My retro gamer journey begins, and today I actually got my CRT display after getting the Sega. I'm still waiting for games, by the way, just so you know, although I'm going to show you something really cool in a moment. So the Sega Master System was my favorite console. Also the Atari 2600, Commodore 64, but Sega Master System was a big leap forward and had so many amazing games that I still remember and enjoy playing to this day. And in last day, I kind of read more about it and also realized that I need to pay attention to the model. I still buy it, of course. I didn't know which model is and what each one has. This one was actually for the Netherlands, from what I understand. It's an international version, and it actually has the Snail Maze game when you launch the console and you kind of use the D-pad. I'm going to show you in a moment how I did it. But I really can't really get into it without having a CRT display. This is just a must-have. The guy actually sent me quite a lot of cables because he may say, all right, you might even play some other consoles, so I give you a few more. I also got a SCART adapter. Although I actually ordered something, much better. It should improve the image quality, which I'm expecting to arrive from the UK. The TV is a Sony Trinitron KV-M1450D. They also bought me looks like a modern remote control, which of course the most important thing that it works, and it does. This is the cable and adapter that eventually I use with the SCART, although again, as I mentioned, I'm going to get a much better one. So connecting the cable to the AV out, the 8 pins I think it's called, to the console, to the Sega Master System, and connected to the SCART at the back connector while actually the adapter is on input, not output. Cable is white and yellow accordingly, which is an original one that connects at the back. And time to turn it on. So now it's not powered on. I don't even have a thing here. Just gonna... Which then it turns green, power on. I was so excited at the moment because I saw that it actually working. And then I asked it how to operate it. It told me press that little button, and that moment, here we go, the first time. Just so you know, I just switched because I needed to change the shutter speed on the camera so it won't flicker like crazy. And this is a screen that I probably haven't seen for, I think, more than 35 years. And this one actually came with a Snail Maze game. You just need to hold the D-pad up and then press the A and B button, and then it just kind of slides to the left and just shows you the game. So different rounds, and this is based on time base. And first of all, the most important thing that I want you to see, that I actually see things clear. I mean, as much as possible with this, I'm going to get a better cable. This line scan, by the way, is not, you see it just because of the synchronization with the camera. I don't see it, of course, when I watch the TV. This is a 14-inch display. I asked myself, why is it going to feel like small? No, it's actually perfect. It actually sits on the table, and I like that it's not huge. It's just like the perfect size, to be honest, just the perfect size. I thought that, well, when I'm going to just, get used to, big displays and other things and, quality, I'm going to get very disappointed, but no. This is exactly the way I wanted to experience it. And also the sound was great. I was worried about that as well. So both the sound and the colors, I mean, the way the blue looks, the yellow looks kind of very saturated, it just looks beautiful. Of course, I'm going to try it in other games. Once again, I'm just waiting for the games to arrive. I also really enjoyed looking close at things and just seeing CRT display. Just CRT display are just something else. It feels like there's something that is alive. This is not static. I don't know how to say it. It just feels so inviting. And everything is just so cute. First of all, the controller, I didn't know how it's going to feel, but it feels amazing. It's so like it should. It doesn't feel like a mouse. It doesn't feel like something too rigid. It just feels like perfect. You definitely understand why these controls actually survive for so long. They just made so good. This one is actually, I ordered another one. This one is actually with the joystick, but it's actually missing on this one. But still, it works really well. And same goes, by the way, to the buttons. I thought I'm going to get disappointed, but it actually felt amazing. Yeah. So the next things are games. I mean, real games, not the maze one, the Snail Maze one. And I'm going to get them very soon, and can't wait for that. But overall, wow. I mean, I was really scared for everything just to fall apart, that something would just be bad and not work, or I don't know. whether it's going to be the Sega Master System, or it's going to be the display, something with the power, or the something will go wrong when I connect it. But no, it turned out to be perfect, and I'm just so happy because again, this is just the beginning. Also, but I ordered like HDMI as well, so I can actually also record and compare and see how certain games run on an LCD display, also with CRT filters and such, but also a very highly recommended RGB SCART cable that should improve also the image quality. So we're going to see again and compare if it really has any impact as well or not at all. So yeah, this is the day everything starts. I'm just so happy. This is like me, like so many years later, connecting with my favorite console yet again. 1986, the same year I remember my friend came to watch the World Cup with Maradona. I was a fan of Argentina, still am. And where Argentina actually won. Two of my friends actually came to the finals. It was such a... I still remember this day, the day perfectly. It was... my friend was so disappointed. He was actually a fan of Brazil, not Germany, but he really was kind of disappointed that Argentina won. It was actually funny. So I was the only one celebrating. So yeah, by the way, I want to hear a few games that you recommend me playing. There are a few of them, but if you have recommendation, let me know in the comment section below. Of course, I'm going to play some of them that I haven't played before. I just want to try so many games. So I'm going to see you soon with more videos. So make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm just starting out with this. And yeah, it's going to be a very interesting journey. Thanks for watching.